Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we're going to be talking about Project Jojo 2. For the Project Jojo 2 fans or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans still out there, I've been on vacation. I missed a few updates, but now we're back. All right. With the comeback of Project Jojo 2, it has been rocky. We have seen the Prison Break update fall short. We've seen the Virtual Insanity update fall short. And now we got another update, which includes just more kind of, I would say, FOMO, I guess, is the way you would say it. Auras, which I'm not going to go too deep into. I mean, getting auras and stuff like that, that's super simple and easy. You are going to need like prison break tokens for the Cinderella books, change the auras. There's a lot of RNG involved. If you're into that, then good, go for it. But I'm gonna be real. I stepped into the game. I have not seen anybody with an aura yet, and that was just me walking around for like 5 minutes. And that was just like there was nobody there with aura, and I was like, wow, for an update that just came out not too long ago, like 2 days ago, I haven't seen a single stand with aura yet. Only the original like auras that are already in the game, such as like, of course, blood and ultimate life form. So, I mean, is it super popular? I'm gonna say no, but it is what it is. Hopefully we get to see more actual content updates pretty soon. Uh, I'm gonna be real, not excited about the trade server update. That's just something that just doesn't tickle my fancy. Like the prison break update, I liked. A lot of people didn't like because it forced you into combat with people with broken stands. But then I say like I can't tell the direction they will really want to go with the game. I can't see the direction. Like I see these updates that are just being churned out of the blue, and then I'm like, man, I'm taking a shower. Like people are at school, and just like then I look at the update and it's like a few fixes and then a few things that make something broken, and then it's like people are getting very upset only about the stuff that's broken because it's just, I guess they don't know if they want to go with fun versus competitive. I can't tell. Like, I personally can't tell. I don't know what you guys think in the comments down below, but is the direction of Project JoJo 2 hurting the game? Because I can't see big numbers popping up anytime soon unless they choose a direction of either super fun and playful like Project JoJo 1, or like, more competitive, like let's say like YBA. So with that being the case, I guess we'll just have to see with time. They do change a lot of things though, such as the update that now allows you to pretty much gain faster stands. Like you could get stands a lot faster now. I'm only going to be talking about that stuff. I don't really want to get into like all the fixes and bug changes because that's going to be like a lot, and I know you guys want to just hear the meaty bits about how you're going to be able to get more out of the game now than you were before. And I think that this was something that could have been done way before in the Virtual Insanity update or in the Prison update, because these are just like, I guess, common sense quality of life choices that now they're making, which is kind of a bump up. You know what I mean? It is a jump in the right direction, in my opinion. So they greatly reduced the item spawn to player spawning ratio. There's less of a penalty for item spawning in small servers. Now, the reason why this is such a good thing is because before it was like almost nothing would spawn, and there would be like 8 people in the same server, stand jumping around for like 3 items every 5 minutes, and it was really, really bad. And I feel like this could have been stopped a while back, but it is what it is. Increase the despawn timer pause, when a player is near, from 10 seconds to 15. I mean, I think that, I understand it's for like server stability. It just really, really hurts whenever you see an Eye of Asia that's not Eye of Asia, the Stone of Asia, right? And it disappears right in front of you. Like, I don't know if y'all had that happen to y'all before. I know it's happened to some people. They just get upset. But freaking, despawn timers, they just suck. All right, let's see. Double the spawn rates of the following items. So, they do double the spawn rates of Steel Ball, Hamon Breather, Stone Roca, Vampire Mask, Stand Arrow, and Cash Sacks. So they're more frequent, which is really, really good. increase the spawn rate of the corpse parts and the Mask of Aja. I feel like this increase could have been a lot more because we don't see them incredibly often, but a 25% chance, a 25% boost to let's say the original percentage was 1%, then you're just looking at a 1.25. And that's not a very big percentage. I say the same thing a lot about different gacha games, but you know, if it's not like times 2 or something like that, or maybe even times 3 of a 1% chance or a 0.1% chance, then people are just not really interested in that. Increase the base spawn rate of new Rokas by 300%. Now this is a big one. This pushes for, you know, more more fusions, which is what the name of the game is, doing a lot of fusions and stuff like that. But you know, I think Requiem arrows should have been brought back into the fray because I think people are tired of fighting the same 2 people or their alt account in order to just farm Requiem arrows. I think that people are getting very upset about that, but we'll talk more about that later. All right, I'm gonna skip through most of this. It's just like some major changes that just could be dealt with in a whole different like video, which I don't even know if I plan on doing anytime soon because there's so many changes that are happening to the game, the base game in general. You might as well make a whole different playlist about just everything. But here's the meat and potatoes. The arrow spawn rates for base arrow. This is nice. This is actually nice because, you know, the bonus here is the fact that you're going to get at least a 1% chance for every base arrow. And that's very, very cool. I love that. That 1% chance for a tier 7, 2.5% chance for a tier 6. Amazing. This should have been like done a while back. People now can actually use base arrows without, you know, a stupid 0.18 chance, and with Diobone I think goes up to like 4.4. It's like it's not that big of a deal, but this major change to Diobones is insane, man. Insane. Also, the new models for the fusions and the base things look disgusting. Freaking, I'll put one on the screen for you guys. They just look gross. It's like you have Zeppeli's hat, a mask, and it just goes over whatever the hell you already have on. It looks really gross. I don't know if that was intended, but, you know, it is what it is. I feel like what they did with Joseph was good enough, but I don't think it needs to happen to every single thing. Like, I don't know. But freaking, come on, dude. Base worthiness granted decrease from 500 to 100 is such a nerf. Like, you're still spending a crap ton of freaking cash trying to get these bones already. Now you're telling me I'm going to have to spend like $250,000 or even a little less than $250,000 maybe for just like one. No, it's like 100 mil, I think. Something like that. Yeah, 100 mil. No, I mean 100,000. 100,000, my bad. For just the, like, this is just bad, really bad. Bones were perfect where they were at. Now, the changes they made to the shop over here, kind of nice. This was stuff I brought up, like, last update when I saw these changes to the money price of Aja Mask and Corpse Part. And I saw they were too damn expensive. And I knew they were too damn expensive. I brought this up, and they were like, no, it's not that expensive. And then, obviously, people just don't want to farm anymore. Like, whenever you farm, yeah, you get a couple items. Then you're like, okay, I got a couple items. Now I can sell these items so I can buy better items. But you're telling me I got to get up to 450K? It's either that or spam giant dummies, and that's not worth it. It's not worth your time at all. You'd rather just go play something else. Prison shop got some prices lowered. Kind of a W, except for Requiem Arrow. I think this is too much cheese still. Why is Requiem Arrow still at like a high rate of like freaking coin when it should go down to 10 just like everything else? Now, you know, the whole point is to get as many fusions as possible, right? Then let us get the best chances at those fusions by letting us get as many Requiem arrows as we can get, especially because it's so cheese, because with the freaking Requiem arrows being 24, that's just a day's worth of daily quests, and that's so stupid. Like, that, you know, if you're not good at PvP or you're a new player, this really, really just kneecaps you. That's it. Decrease jackpot token amount. Don't care. Yep. Honestly, if you're into the whole auras update, cool, but I have not seen anyone who's like, you know, done a backflip for it. They did do these like small changes right here where they just made the Dio bone slightly cheaper. This still is not good enough, honestly. They need to bring it up. They need to bring the potency of the bone. Like, if we're going to do, like, let's meet in the middle. You know what I mean? Let's meet in the middle. Let's go 5,000 coins, 5,000 cash for a Dio bone that does, let's say, 250 blessing. Because now you're just wasting time and money at this point if you're just going to keep changing it to where you need 10 of these freaking things. It's like way too much. All right, well, sorry, Project Jojo 2 community. There's not much like that we could really do here, honestly. Freaking, it's just a technically, quote unquote, technically quality of life patch, but they also remove some qualities of life here, and it's just really, really harsh. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy and peace out.